In Tanzania, education is the key to a brighter future. But to unlock the full potential of our students, we need motivated and inspired teachers who can provide quality education. Introducing Kiufunza, a cash-on-delivery program for teachers and a revolutionary initiative that is transforming learning in Tanzania.
Kiufunza is an incentive system that seeks to reward teachers for the learning that they're able to produce in their students. And we focus on the early grades, grades 1 and 2 and 3, and we focus on foundational skills of reading, writing, and numeracy.
Kiufunza, which means thirst for learning in Kiswahili, is a program that recognizes and rewards the efforts of public school teachers.
And we focus on teachers because they are, in those early grades, faced with some challenging conditions in the classroom, specifically very many children in grades 1, 2, and 3.
It provides small cash incentives to teachers based on the learning outcomes of their students in grades 1, 2, and 3.
And the cash bonus is actually quite a modest cash bonus, but it has powerful effects. Modest by which I mean it's about 3.5% of a teacher's annual salary.
The Kiufunza Teacher Incentives Program is one of the most cost-effective interventions to improve foundational reading and numeracy. Here's how it works. At the beginning of the school year, program staff visit schools, explain the bonus offer, and sign up teachers for grades 1, 2, and 3. Teachers provide their bank details, and the journey begins. Throughout the year, teachers work tirelessly to improve foundational reading and numeracy skills in their classrooms. At the end of the school year, students take part in a learning assessment. This assessment system is not just a tool for measuring progress, it's a vital component of the program's success.
Teachers need to trust the program for it to be successful, and that's why technology is an integral part of Kiufunza.
It ensures that teachers are held accountable for the learning outcomes of their students and that the incentives are directly tied to student achievement.
We rely on technology for security purposes because we have very sensitive data that we collect from both teachers and students.
Based on these test scores, teachers receive cash incentives at the start of the next school year. But Kiufunza is more than just a bonus program. It provides inspiration and focus to our dedicated teaching staff. Schools and administrators receive detailed reports on student performance, helping them identify gaps and improve their teaching practices. This personalized feedback empowers teachers to make a lasting impact on their students' education.
With time, we have become more efficient that our teams can now operate in more schools in the same period of time.
Twaweza is scaling up Kiufunza Teacher Cash on Delivery with support from the Hempel Foundation.
Our ambition is to have a system-wide effect, not just to focus on a few districts, a few schools, a few teachers, but really to convince the Government of Tanzania to take on board the idea of incentivizing teachers, of a systemic way of assessing learning at the lower grades rather than just exams at the higher levels of education, and really for them to take it on board by even putting a budget in future budgets to specifically incentivize teachers and pay them for performance, and the performance is actually kids learning.
This expansion involves careful planning and coordination to ensure that the program reaches more disadvantaged public primary schools across Tanzania.
We're focusing in the scale-up on the weakest schools in the regions where we're operating, so that because we want to demonstrate that even those who are in very difficult circumstances can still experience a boost in the learning outcomes that we are aiming to achieve.
Twaweza also collaborates closely with the government through both central government and local education authorities to align program goals with national education priorities.
When teachers are incentivized, they tend to be more effective, and consequently, this tends to improve student learning and therefore learning outcomes. I want to use this opportunity to urge stakeholders, including the government, to pay attention to the question of teacher motivation.
Between 2013 and 2022, Kiufunza has paid bonuses equal to a total value of just over 1.6 billion Tanzanian shillings, which is about $790,000 to teachers from all parts of Tanzania. Over 5,660 teachers have received payments benefiting the learning outcomes of more than 250,175 student years. The Kiufunza program has undergone rigorous impact evaluations conducted by independent researchers from the JPAL Poverty Action Lab.
Recently, we have evaluated the latest version of the Kiufunza program, and we found that despite the cost reductions, the learning effects are still large and significant. The learning gains from the Kiufunza program were broad-based. They helped all students, including those who were falling behind. When we compare the learning gains from Kiufunza and also factor in the program costs, what we can find is that the Kiufunza model is cost-effective relative to other learning interventions that are out there.
The evaluations have shown that Kiufunza improves student learning for all students, both lagging and well-performing. Teachers not only appreciate the program, but also see it as a valuable support to their own efforts.
One consistent finding across all of our studies is the popularity of Kiufunza among teachers. Teachers are very supportive of the program, and this is a testament to the high-quality implementation led by Twaweza and the trust that teachers have in Twaweza.
Kiufunza enhances the effectiveness of existing investments, such as teacher salaries, and promotes teacher attendance and positive interactions with students. It even supports innovation, like catch-up classes for those who need extra help.
Kwa zile shule ambazo zilipata huu mradi, wale walimu walifaidika kwa kiasi kikubwa. Walikuwa na moyo wa pekee wa kuwapenda zaidi watoto wao.
Kiufunza Teacher Cash on Delivery is transforming education in Tanzania by empowering teachers, improving student learning, and creating a supportive environment for quality education. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of our students and build a brighter future for Tanzania.